So I did more stuff in between streams. I went out and obtained most of the gravestones for level 3 fusions. I think the only one I'm missing now is the light gravestone, which I should be able to get today, I think. I also went and obtained a couple level 3 fusion forms. So I now have Saravi, the tier 3 wind fusion, and Chernobog, the tier 3 darkness fusion. Anywho, Nemeton Monastery. Kick off the stream by going back there. What the hell? Is this some kind of alien's house? Be careful. It may fuse or transform or something. Are you kidding? Don't tell me you believe that junk. Oh boy. What are you back for? No, it's dangerous. What if they transform? Nothing's gonna transform. Might be dangerous if you get too close. Come on, let's go. Run up here first. There's not a whole lot left of the monastery, considering what happened to it at the end of Kadelka. A little gravestone over here, though. Or... person's name is crudely carved into the tombstone. James O'Flaherty, rest in peace with your loved ones. R.I.P. James. There's a chest over here. That's a thing, I guess. I don't know what it does. Incredible ruins. This is the evidence of the monastery's research into raising the dead. There was something here. But now this entire place is like a graveyard. It's just so sad. Oh yeah? You can hear the cries of the dead roaming this area? Who's this? See all these things? Not human, not ghosts. I'm just enjoying his theme music for a sec. Happy things, unfortunate things, lucky things, poor things, misunderstood things. Necessary things, unneeded things. All of them have returned to the earth and the heavens. Who are you? Why turn your back on me? I don't think I should look into your eyes. Wasn't that blow a stinger? What's it called? Verbal abuse? One that always spars with freedom of speech. Bada boom, babbling. You get my meaning? Not particularly. So, what's with you? Me? Strange creature. What do you think? Made you think you could name me? Thought I'd be your new friend, huh? Well, sorry. Maybe if we had more time, then we could have been friends. Just the developers saying that, like, hey, if we had more dev time, maybe Roger could have been a party member. But no. I'll barely finish on schedule even as is, but boy, it would have been fun to adventure with you. What are you babbling about? I guess it doesn't matter. What doesn't matter? And who exactly are you? My name is Roger Bacon, the eternal prodigy, lover of science and learning. Huh? Roger Bacon? Yes. You here for a delivery? Koudelka told us to come here. Koudelka? I mean, that Koudelka? As in the pro tag of the previous game? You even know who Koudelka is, old geezer? Of course I do. I wouldn't forget that strange girl. Koudelka Iasant, correct? The time has come. Why don't you all come inside? It can't be that. I'll be waiting. Come see me, okay? Who the heck was that? Roger Bacon, or at least that's what he said. Yeah, the real Roger Bacon. Is there anything out here that I can, I think we're gonna be coming back this way. Because there's a thingy here. But I can't interact with it yet. Oh, hello. Talisman of Power. Cool. Ah. Don't understand the geography of this area. Son of a... No! Stop it. This way. There, okay. Hello, Axel. How are you? Pretty slick looking house. Is it even locked or anything? I see. And that's why you came to see me. Mr. Roger Bacon? Please, call me Roger. What is it, Alice? How do you know Koudelka? Oh, that was a whole game, you see. His ruins were called the Nemeton Monastery. In reality, the monastery was a jail for political prisoners with life sentences. In time, its role as a prison faded away, and the building was bought by a man named Patrick. That dreadful incident happened. Dreadful incident? Here, take this copy of Koudelka. Go play it. You'll learn. Patrick moved into Nemeton with his beautiful wife, Elaine, and a pair of servants. One day, some bandits broke into their home and took Elaine's life. Patrick couldn't accept her death, delved into deep research of black magic. Finally raised her from the dead, but what returned was not his wife, but a hideous monster. Koudelka defeated that monster and released Elaine's soul. I don't know if we quite defeated that monster, but I mean, I guess technically. That story is the same as Jack's at the orphanage. Does that Emigre something or other book have something to do with it? You know of the Emigre document? Patrick used it extensively in his research. How did Patrick get a hold of the Emigre document? Not sure. I think he bought it from someone. A man stole that book from the Vatican. His name is Roger Bacon. No? But he's actually Cardinal Albert Simon. Maybe he sold the document to Patrick. Albert? Albert Simon. He's been concerned with these past years with the study of the deepest laws of the universe. I knew it. He hasn't given up yet. We're fighting against Albert. You know Cardinal Simon? I know him well. He was a student of mine. Your student? Is that true? True. How long ago was it now? Say 300 years before I slept here? It's about that time period, when he followed the Crusaders and fought against the Ottoman Empire.
Of all my disciples, he stood out as the finest. In fact, he was too good. Having come from the lowest and poorest class of society, Albert lifted himself up and applied himself diligently to study so that he could change the world. I saw great promise in him, and I taught him everything I knew. Law, philosophy, science, astronomy, alchemy. But in time, he began to question certain contradictions he saw in the world. The ruling classes and the subjected masses. He came to reject a world in which a person's place was determined by his birth, and he lost patience with me when I attempted to moderate his views. In the end, he brought me up on charges before the court of the Vatican. But it was he who the church condemned. Of course. In an age of absolutism, anyone who called for the granting of rights to individual citizens could do nothing but anger the powers that be, whether in the church or the state. Any such person was destined to be condemned as a heretic and locked away forever, or tortured to death. The truth is, I knew that he was right. But I also knew that a world in which everyone could live as equals was nothing but a pipe dream. Perhaps it could be achieved in time, as knowledge spread more widely among the people. But for that age, it was an idea much too far ahead of its time.
Oh man, Roger's new voice actor is such a step down from the one he had in Koudelka. So sad. He plotted revenge because his ideas weren't accepted? Albert changed after the trial. His cynical smile did little to hide the darkness behind his eyes. Ignoring my advice, he pushed himself to the limit and ended up becoming trapped by the black arts. Unsealed forbidden magics and worked to fulfill his dream, the total destruction of society. I feel like I can understand how he felt in a way. We can't leave him be. Albert will do something drastic using Koudelka's power. We have to stop him. Well, we don't know where he is. If I'm right, he's close. What? I'm sure Koudelka realized what Albert was about to do. In that case, we don't have much time. You're prepared to fight him, correct? Yeah. I don't know how long we'll last fighting him. But I won't give up until we settle this. Okay then, I shall assist you. I'll take you to Albert. Really? This teleporter isn't completed yet, but the vending machine works fine, so get whatever you need. Just casually mention that you built a teleporter in the year of 1913. Wait for me at the Nemeton Monastery ruins when you're ready. Also vending machines. Speaking of Pretty sure that thing actually has some good stuff in it. Oh yeah. Okay. Time for shopping. And a whole lot of judgment ringing. Try for 40. Ooh, can I do 50? Can I get 50% off of this? Oh man. Damn. By which I mean... Damn. By which I actually mean... Oh no! I fast-forwarded the thing. Like, no, that's certainly not gonna help. There we go. Hey, I did it on my first try. Wow, I sure am good at this. I'm not gonna do that every time. Because I don't have the patience to sit here and do that. In fact, screw it. I'm just gonna straight up buy the rest of these. I don't have the patience. I just don't. Curse you, Hallie. Why would you just bought that? Like, it's fine. I'll do my in between stream grinding thing and then like buy whatever I can't afford. Hello. There it is, the light gravestone. Okay. Let me actually equip everything I just bought. Cool. Go back up towards the ruins. How am I doing on, Oh, I am so close to being able to get the level 3 light form. I'm still only on level 1 for water. I sure hope there are water enemies in this next dungeon. I do not remember what's in there. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll show you the last secret that remains in these ruins. Check out this thingy. Is there really something here? Keep your eyes open. You'll soon find out why I reside here. Go ahead. Go ahead and save since I have the chance to do so. What is this place? It's full of evil spirits. You sense the atmosphere of curse and chaos that remains here. I'm proud of you. Adelka's power sealed him, but his spirit remains. Makes me shiver to even think of him. You okay? Yes, thank you. A lot of horrible stuff happened in this monastery. The large pot over there was used to create a human who shouldn't have been existed. Elaine's body without her soul turned into an inhuman entity. Patrick didn't intend for that. Since ancient times, this place has been called Neame. It contains a mysterious power. Other places like this as well. Easter Island, Civilization of Atlantis, which is a thing, and the lost continent of Mu. All these places were situated upon Earth's I almost said noise points. Nerve points. Earth's nerve points? You mean like in acupuncture? That thing I still haven't used yet in this game, because why would I? That's right. The stars have a strong influence on this location. Unusual powers build up here. Special place on the planet? Yeah. Where a certain something is sealed in place. Just as I thought, someone opened this door. Or was made in ancient times to seal the ruins. You've seen the seal before, haven't you? It's an illustration of the soul that is called the Judgment Ring. 3 eyes drawn here describe motive, action, and outcome. Motive is the conscience of life. Action is the possibility of life. Outcome is the destiny of life. Receptacles of our soul, that is a common principle that all humans share. Such forces can be manipulated with the existence of save states. It's against nature, but I do it anyway. Door of Judgment. At the end of this path, you will find Albert and Kudelka. They will be here without fail. This is the furthest I can go. Decide on your own if you want to walk through that door or not. Really think we'd come this far just to turn back? Determined to go to the ends of the earth long ago, buddy. Why we're here, after all. I made a promise to rescue my mother. Alright, open the door of judgment then. I'm afraid that I lost my judgment. Have fun. Thanks, Roger. I think coming back and talking to Roger, he'll full heal you for free. Polite. Okay, so, this is a whole thing. Chests repel one another. The first chest repels the second, and the second repels the third. Repels the first and second. If you open all three, the white mist border barrier will open. Yeah. There are like multiple puzzles going on in this place. Because there's also these color puzzles, which I do need to completely solve because you get a special item for doing so. Level 3 fusion. I think these question marks are like, you can only unlock these powers by going berserk in these forms. So I may end up being here for a while. It's why I wanted to start today's stream with this, because I figure, like, this is probably going to take some time to completely do.
Hey?
Oh, cool! Thank you. Some, color theory puzzles. By combining different colors together, I can unlock chests that are sealed away. I want that light fusion. So I'm gonna go back and do that now. I'll take Roger's free heal since I'm passing by. To the graveyard. Pulse. What is that? Ow. Perfect. Wow, that was like 3 strikes. Damn. Special defense. That's fine. Don't heal. If that's what you're doing. I assume that's what you're doing. Oh my god. That's really annoying, but it'll be great when I can do that. I should probably... just in case. Can't remember if going berserk, like, while alone is gonna result in a game over. But just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and, like, replenish sanity. I don't know. Be something I test out later. Stop doing things and just let me fuse with you. Miss, ha! Yeah! Thank you, I am equipping that form. Alright, that's another level 3 fusion obtained. Boop. Cool. Anyway, back to this. Flame with the seal. Flame tied together, the treasure will be opened. The flame is light. When all the colors are mixed, the flame will glow white. Yeah. Color mixing and matching. Hello. Bowser prototype. That's a Marguerite weapon. I close this. Dag nabbit. I'm just like glancing at a walkthrough because I want to, like, this puzzle isn't difficult, but it can take a long time, and I'm trying to get through it at least somewhat efficiently. Hello, Kodelka enemy. I guess Kodelka and crew just completely missed this entire location in the previous game, somehow. Like, honestly, I would have been 100% okay with them just straight up reusing a part of Kodelka's map. Like, I'd have been fine with that. I think it's just a little silly that's like all of this exists, apparently. Ooh. I don't want to fight every enemy because, you know, malice meter. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I want... Fuck. I want all of these to be open. God, do I not remember, like, works. There we go. Okay. Got it. So turn on that blue light. Now the flame is blue. Let me get ahead here. Right. Was that, I can go grab that, like, chest that was hidden behind the blue force field up here. Go ahead and do that before it gets sealed again, because I'm going to be messing with these other colors later. Mind's Eye. Okay. Back attack? Really? Don't be a jerk. Go get my free heal from Roger since he's like right here. So I turned on the blue. Oh god. Thank you. He's... down this way. I think I want to activate that red light now. A lot of these things down here. Red and blue makes purple. So that force field right there goes away, so I can open this chest now. Holy Book, Martyrs. It sounds like an Alice weapon. Yeah, okay. Cool, and it's better than what she has currently, so... Annoyed that I spent the money, but hey. It's fine, ultimately. Want to keep going this way? There's the cauldron. I believe that's the cauldron over there that, like, we threw Daniel's arm into towards the end of the previous game. And the reason why I need to solve all of the colors here is because, like, something... Like, I will obtain something from that cauldron that will come in handy later. I see a green light over there. Yeah. So let's hit the green. So the flame is white now. Okay. So now I want to go all the way back to the beginning because there was that white force field next to the blue one. Then I'll turn off the blue one to get that yellow one there. Okay, yeah. This puzzle really isn't too bad. It's not, like, too difficult to figure out. I just don't want to, take forever doing it, you know? Like, honestly, for the most parts, the puzzle design in Shadow Hearts 1 is fine. It's tolerable, it's manageable. The same cannot be said for the next game. Over here is where the... Yeah, because that other chest is now available. Coat of the Sage. That sounds like a Zhuzhen item, and I don't have him in the party right now. So, I don't know. If and when Zhuzhen ends up in my party again, I'll check and see if that's for him. I love this song, by the way. Alright, so I want to turn off the blue. That will make it yellow. Now let's run back to that where that yellow force field was. Back attack. Dicks. Just come on. Quit drawing this out. Thank you. Ugh. Really? Already? Come on. Shut up. Why don't you just shut up already? It was back down this way. Yep, here we go. Opening this. Fatality. Is that the last chest? Let me... Alright. I think I can go back to the cauldron now? Maybe? Because I think that was the last chest. Let's see if... Ugh. Yes, okay, cool. Destruction Stone. Perfect. Yeah, for opening all of the chests in this dungeon, you obtain that, and that will pay off later. Alright. Now I think I can continue along this way. It should let me, like, actually, proceed with the story, I think. Holy moly. Because I haven't gone down this path yet at all. Save point here. Wait, yes. Punk jacket. I almost missed a punk jacket. Who is that for? Or is it just a generic accessory? If not for Yuri, then... Oh, it's for Hallie. What a punk. A perfect jacket for outlaws. Here you go, you little punk. Well, okay, is there... Yep, there is. Deal of strength. This door let me move ahead. Let's do it. This is quite a place. Hard to believe the basement contains all this. I know, right? I didn't see any of this in the previous game. Enough to make the hairs on the back of my neck stand up straight. Spirits in this place are very different from any other place. Don't feel any happiness or pain, they're just nothingness that floats around. Maybe all these graves aren't for humans. I've been expecting you. Bacon. Albert, old buddy, where you hiding these days? I'm right above you. Please, come on up. You just sit tight. We'll be right there before you know it. Up I go. Roger Bacon was certain that the door of judgment would open. Well, this is all part of your plan too, eh? You're not just planning on running this time, then? This is the big finale for me, you see. Which means you'll finally be able to achieve closure as well. Albert, what are you planning? Is it the same as the Demon's Gate invocation? Hell no. I broke the seal inside the Vatican and stole the 3 secret books. The first is the Pulse Tract. With it, one can command the earth veins in order to wake an ancient god. Dehuai went far with this. He woke the seraphic radiance, but somehow it remained sealed within the boy. Next is the Emigre document, the only one of the 3 books that actually matters. It creates life from nothing and can be used to summon a god of death. Both Patrick and Jack failed. They only succeeded in making a soulless puppet. And finally, the Codex of Lurie, also known as the Roulier document in Covenant, I believe. Either way, it's a Lovecraft reference, of course. Tells how to summon the other god, which I am now attempting. An omnipotent god from the far reaches of space shall descend upon the earth to cleanse us. Hey now, you quack magician, I can't let you do that. You can't hurt others just so you can play this game of misplaced vengeance. Yuri, you still haven't figured it out? That in order to begin anew, we must first wipe the slate clean. Shut up. Who do you think you are, some god? Don't flatter yourself. You're no different than me, an ordinary, pathetic human. Got plenty of excuses, but I think you're just after revenge for what happened in the past. My father worked hard to protect this world. I'm not letting a deluded scheme take it all away. What value is there in a rotten world such as this? Do you really believe that your power alone is enough to right all the injustices of the world? I can see, not perfectly, but I can see the future in store for this world. A few foolish elite will soon bring about a tragedy which will inflict great misery upon us all. None will escape, and Earth will overflow with the screaming of the dead who do not yet know their fate. It'll be crazy, you see. We mustn't bring this future upon the world. Before that hell is upon us, we must begin again, and that is precisely what I intend to do. I'm gonna zap you again, too. Like that. You're a lunatic. Sages of every age were called that. Let history decide whether my actions were good or bad. For now, we must simply forge ahead. Fidelka, Witch of Dark Flames, come with me and let us raise the throne of the other gods. The legacy of the ancient gods, Neameto. What? But why? The power flow is stopped. The float cannot be raised. Fidelka, is it you? Stop now. You can't defeat me with your power. Do you know how magic resistant I am? It's ridiculous. It was a lot of fun in the previous game. Magic barely does anything to Fidelka. You wouldn't understand. I'd give up my life to save that child's future without a second thought. What? Now. Oh, you can't. Fidelka. No. The soul contract. Exactly. With Amon, Master of Destruction. I wanted to save this power for last, but I have no choice. Yarr! Albert? Fury, come from me. Think you're the only one with fusion powers? Okay. So if he's gonna use Amon, I'm pretty sure Amon is a dark form, so let's run with light. Oh, I hope he doesn't have any, like, status tricks up his sleeve, though. Restores all allies' HP, cures unconsciousness. Damn. Wow, that's really good. Ah, no. Bad start. Ah. Sanity draining. Oh, shit. That's right. That's a thing. In this fight, I forgot he can do that. Ooh. Ooh, that was better. Okay. Restore everybody's HP. But then again, Alice should be able to do that on her turn as well, because she has that arc healing ability now. So let's run with that and hope that this turns out well. Oh crap. I think my whole team might go berserk after this one. Everybody's sanity is already pretty low. Okay. Yeah, that's not great. Might use that pure extract on Lurie, actually. I'm tempted. I'm slightly tempted to let Lurie go berserk so that I can unlock that hidden move of this form. That's a gamble. But gambling is fun. Alice, you definitely should restore your sanity, though. Ah, man.
I hate you! I hate you!
All right, what's gonna happen? Okay, so I think I just unlocked Pulse. Oh, yeah. I learned... Yep, I did. Awesome. Now... let's maybe make him sane again. Here comes the Amon transformation. Okay. Ooh. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Alright, that worked out fairly well. Do you have a light attack, Holly? Earth, wind, water, darkness. Darkness is gonna be no good because Amon is dark. I think I'll have Alice, like, arc cure everybody. Alright, so I can pulse now. That is a lot of mana. I do like how, like, that does provide at least a little bit of incentive for going, like, for allowing a character to go berserk, is to, unlock specific moves with the tier 3 fusions. Like, it's cool that they created, like, some form of an upside of going berserk in this game, in those very specific situations. I wish there was more of that. It would just, like the sanity system needs to be fleshed out a little bit, I think. And I hope Pennyblood can figure out a way to do that. Hello! Okay. Perfect, yeah! Arc cure everybody again, please. If you would be so kind, Alice.
I hate you! I hate you!
Alright, everybody's gonna need more mana after this. Ah, damn. Falling into a pretty good groove, though. I think this is going reasonably well. Yeah. Oh no. Take this time to, get more mana. I'm gonna need more sanity soon, too.
Sora!
Alice, keep healing, please. Probably gonna be a few turns before I can let Hallie attack again. Because Alice is gonna need more mana and sanity. Hallie is gonna need more sanity. Ah, man, here comes the Demon Rays. This might hurt a lot. Ooh. Yeah, it did. It hurt a lot. Okay. Hallie, don't go insane.
Sora!
Alice, don't die, please. I would not appreciate that one bit. I won't waste her mana since she was the only one who got injured that turn. Alright, let's give Alice more sanity.
Sora!
Okay. Oh, damn. Arc requires 80. Alright, she has just enough. Heal everybody. then Hallie's gonna need to give her more mana on his next turn, because I'm sure she's gonna need to keep doing this. Yeah? Okay. Hurtful. Rude. More mana for Alice. Yes. Perfect. Just means bonus mana. Come on, Albert. Just do a basic cure on Yuri. Give Yuri more mana. Perfect, awesome. So that he can keep pulsing. It's doing good damage, I think, so I'd like to continue doing it. Alice, Arc Cure, please. At the very least, he's not doing the sanity lowering thing anymore, because that's annoying.
I hate you! I hate you!
Jeez. Oh no. I would give more mana to Alice. Then both Alice and Hallie are gonna need more sanity again. Is that it? I got him. Oh, wow. Glad I let Yuri go berserk, because, man, Pulse came in handy. Level ups for everybody. The Soul of Ammon. That's why I got the Destruction Stone, by the way, so that I could obtain the Soul of Ammon. The soul contract. I cannot lose. It's over. It's all over now. We're overconfident. It is I who will end it. Haven't you noticed? All the power generated by our battle has been transferred to the float. What? Soon the float will appear. You can't stop it now. I've won. I have won. Damn it, Albert.
Achieve it. Behold! Worms who convicted me in Nuremberg 400 years ago. Behold the fruits of your folly. This light, this storm, now is the end of the world! Oh, glorious throne of the Lord on high, Neameto. This is indeed the signpost to a new tomorrow. The medium by which God shall bestow a new future on a world despoiled by human corruption. Oh God, at last the time has come. From the distant reaches of the universe and time, descend now upon this earth. Thousands upon thousands before me have tried, but failed. But I am the one who will finally achieve it! What is it? The float has risen. There's nothing you can do to stop it now. Son of a... 7 days from now, God shall descend to Earth. You can wave your fists all you want. It will change absolutely nothing! Force of all living things, all will be stopped. Soon, death will rain down upon the earth like manna.
That was quick. How's she doing? She's resting in the London Rat's hideout. She's in better shape than I thought. Glad to hear that, but our trouble is just starting, I'm afraid. Hey Raj, what is that big castle-looking thing anyway? One of the legacies left behind by beings who visited this planet long ago. It's Neem. When you say one of the legacies, you mean there are others? Definitely. About 100 of them, I'd guess. That many? All that remains is ruins, but there is a person in the past who tried to revive them several times. Just like the renowned Tower of Babel, not something that can easily be controlled by humans. That Albert guy, he said the gods would fly from the depths of the sky. But what is that Neem machine? It was he who said that Neem means float in the ancient tongue of Ibi. Ibi? You know what a float is? It's the thing that bobs when a fish bites, you know, when you're fishing. Once the float goes up, God will come, he'll hone in on it from the M72 nebula, some 4.8 million light years away. God lives that far away? That doesn't sound right somehow. Calling it God is something humans dreamed up themselves. More precisely, it's an alien organism. So God is an alien, eh? I always thought he sits on his leaf with his hands like this. That's Buddha. Listen. You saw a human with the eyes of an ant. They would seem overwhelmingly huge, right? You wouldn't want to fight them, would you? Ants may not understand it, but humans could almost be their god figure for them. You're saying that to this organism from space, we're the same, just like ants? Exactly. So I'm an ant, huh? Why are you depressed? Something too overwhelmingly powerful for humans to deal with is coming to this planet. I suppose if that happens, Earth and everything on it will be wiped out. What's wrong? That's what we gotta fight, right? You really intend to fight that thing? Isn't there any way to stop it? Is Albert really gonna bring about the destruction of the world? There is a way. We've got to destroy the float inside Neem before God homes in on it. Can it really be done? But it's floating in space! And that's when the instantaneous matter transporter will come into play. This thingy. Go and start the generator for me. Ah, boy. This is a generator? How do I start it? Get on top of it and run. Run, I said. Run, damn it. Why do I have to do this? Oh, man. Forgot I have to judgment ring my running. Alright, here we go. Hey, I did it on my first try. Cool. Okay. Not so bad. Alright, here we go. He's gone. I'm back. Did you see that? You saw what my teleporter is capable of, right? You can go anywhere using my teleporter. That's pretty amazing. Didn't you almost get killed there? What's wrong with you? You're imagining things. It may still need a slight adjustment, but pretty great. You set the target to Neem's specific coordinates, it flies right in. There must be another way. There is none. Okay then. Sounds like fun. If we're gonna die either way, might as well go out with a bang. Let's try it out. Could be fun. Might work. Really don't trust me, huh? I can't believe it. You speak that way about my greatest invention. I didn't mean anything. That's right, Raj. We love your ridiculous teleporter machine. So, take us to the stars. I'll make sure to get you there safely. I promise, promise, promise! Harry, I'll be back at the hideout. Bye! Right. Ooh. I'm gonna get this for Alice. Not even gonna bother with the judgment ring thing. The game replaced Hallie with Marguerite. I might as well equip the... There we go. You're not getting on that teleporter yet. I have things to do first. I mean, like, I will use the teleporter, and then immediately, as soon as I set foot on the float, I have to leave again. Oh yeah. Wanna pent and save real quick too. I will be RB. I am back. Hello, hello. Yo, Mayuan, since you're here, reform my party. Like, at least have Zhuzhen in the party while Hallie is away. Like, come on. Ah, Code of the Sage. Okay, yeah, that is for Zhuzhen. I bought the ultimate reward with the pedometer, which is the Belt of Power, so actually I don't think I even need to be wearing this anymore. Man. I'm gonna start practicing with the Mind's Eye. Turns the Judgment Ring invisible, but doubles physical attack. Like, oh my god. That's so... Let's see how that plays out for me. I want to go down here because I think you do get a scene. If you visit Kadelka and Hallie up here. The rest of the crew is just hanging out with the London rats. Yeah. Hallie, thou hast not won even once. Mom, are you okay? You shouldn't get up just yet. I know, but I'm okay. After 3 years, we're finally together. I'm so sorry, Mom. I wanted to see you sooner. It's okay, Hallie. Must have been very difficult for you. Done a great thing here. It's all thanks to the little ones. I've got to protect them. How you've grown, Hallie. What is it? Gonna fight until the end with Yuri. Will you be okay with that? As long as you promise to come back to me, like your father did. Your father, who is Edward from the previous game. That's never explicitly stated, but your father is Edward. You're beginning to look a lot like him, you know? Dad? Yes, your father always kept his promises. Thanks to him, I'm here with you now. I promise, I'll be back. Let's go to America together. We'll take a boat with Chris, Sharon, and Joshua and meet Dad. Allie. That's what we'll do, right, Mom? Okay. Alright, I promise. And I'm here too. Yuri, Alice! Sorry about that, is it a bad time? It's cool. You're leaving now? I don't know how to thank you. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Come on, you're embarrassing me. As for me, I can't believe that damn voice, or that mysterious voice, was actually a beauty like you. Also, I want to thank you for saving Alice at Kui High Tower. How come it's only me whose head hurt every time I heard your voice? What's up with that? That's because all the monsters fused inside you became terrified, like bats fear the sunlight. See. There's nothing to worry about. You're protected by a greater spirit. A spirit so strong that even Albert fears. Look deep inside yourself. You'll know who that soul belongs to. I know, Kudelka. Alice? You've grown strong. You've carried on your father's spirit and traveled a difficult road bravely. Because of all the help I got from everyone. And see the burden you carry for the sake of your loved one. You're scared, right? Just don't ever give up hope. You have Yuri now. Curse may be strong, but he will protect you, alright? Yes, that's right. I can't do anything anymore, but I'll wait here for your safe return. Roger will help you with the rest. Now go. But I want to keep palling around with Kudelka. Come on. She was the previous pro tag. I want to hang out some more. Oh, cool. Hallie's back in the party. Awesome. That is how I wanted it. Thanks, game. Right. So I'd like to go access the float and then immediately leave. Pit fights will be good for, like, grinding XP as well. You have to, apparently... Yeah, you do have to win 10 of the fucking things in order to get a prize. Alice's prize is a crucifix, and... yeah. See what kind of shopping I can do. First, let's sell some stuff. I'm not gonna... Again, not even gonna bother with the Judgment Ring. I just don't even care. They make it so unfun in this game. Oh, that's a Keith armor. Okay, cool. Interesting. What do I want to buy? You know what? That might be good to have, actually. Buy one of these for Yuri. Okay, I'll try the discount. $50% off. Wow. They do make that really difficult. There we go. Eat that. Oh, hey! Silence and confusion. Paralysis and petrification. Okay, yeah. There's a whole bunch of the... you know what? I will do this in between streams, actually. I'm not gonna sit here and do that right now. Bad enough just getting through one. Graveyard. Alice is in the graveyard. Where are we? That graveyard again. Sick of this same dream. Almost as if this entire world was waiting for me. Air is so heavy, it feels like it's crushing my heart. Rest in peace, Alice Elliott. That's exactly what's carved on the tiny tombstone. My own grave. I never read that thing as Yuri. Because, again, I am going for a specific ending. At long last we meet again. I was growing tired of waiting, little girl. Seems our spell has finally taken you. What's wrong, little girl? You struggle, but your soul's fate lies here. If you could, you would die for your love, hmm? Go now to the depths of the evil dimension. As per the contract of your divine soul, you offered your life to us in return for your request. I give welcome to the girl who will offer her soul. Do you fear me? Oh, you? I am Atman. Atman, the executioner of spirit sacrifice. I bring death to your soul. Hoping for someone to come and save you? Unfortunately, you're all alone here. No one is coming for your rescue. You are quite alone. Do you have any regrets about dying for that man? No, I have no regrets. Such a courageous girl. How delicious your pure, unsullied soul must be. The final wedge has been driven into the Judgment Ring. You'll become one with my darkness. Yeah, like, Yuri could have accompanied Alice on this fight had I done things differently. And also, I am not going to win this fight. Like, I'm not going to heal, I'm not going to use any spells even. Yuri. What happened? I heard a loud moan. Are you okay? I'm okay. Just had a bad dream, that's all. Yeah, like, you can win against Atman, you can have Yuri be part of the fight. Those things will lead to the other ending, but it's just not the ending that I'm trying to achieve in this playthrough. Come on, teleporter, work. Why do I'm not even the one running. Five rotations, man. Boom, first try. Go elf your shelf. Come back safe, you guys. So this is the floating shrine, huh? Like this entire temple is a living entity. A palace built not by human hands, but by creatures that travel the stars. It's magnificent. This is amazing. It looks like a movie set almost. Very funny. Can't you do better than that? Looks a lot bigger than from the outside. All right, let's go. I mean, this is how I want, like that is the lineup I want, but not exactly in that order. That's just less confusing to me. Okay, I have accessed the float. I'm here, I'm walking around. I think that's good enough. I think. Like, honestly, I have only beaten this game one time before streaming this, and when I did, I basically missed almost 100% of this game's side content. I didn't know it existed, because, like, I mean, the game sure doesn't tell you, and also, like, Neameto is the final big dungeon of the game. And, like, when you access it, that is when the side content becomes available. It's very, very weird. So I think I'm just going to spend the rest of this stream doing what side content I can. Then I'll do the rest in between streams, and I'll come back next time to actually finish the game. So what do we want to do first? I think I want to... Let me try going to the orphanage and seeing if, like, there... Yeah, okay. There are people here now. There are kids just, like, playing in the the orphanage now. You have 1 minute to find my hidden friends and return. There are 4 of them. Begin. Decided to look after the children at this orphanage. Okay. So, like, this orphanage was turned into a legitimate place then. That's neat. Also, I didn't, like, look up walkthroughs or anything, so I don't know where anybody is. Oh my god, the controls are so not helping with this. Damn, where are they? I only found one. Oh, by the way, there was a timer at the bottom right of the screen. I'm sorry, I was covering it up. Alright, I'll try that again. And, if I fail this time, then it'll just end up being one of those things I do in between streams, I guess. Oh, I see one of them up here. That's one. Like, I have no idea where they are, man. Okay, that's pretty ridiculously well hidden. So I'm guessing there is somebody in this room somewhere then. There's gotta be. Wow. Oh boy. Well, if I don't make it this time, then hey, I can at least confirm. Damn, you have to make it back too, though. Okay, okay, I think I can do this. Hold on. Let me try one more. I'll try one more time, because you have to make it back, too, is the really rough part, though. Here's 1. 2. 3. 4. Is that it? Please tell me that's good enough. I think so. Come on. Wow, you're really good. Hey, you're really good for a grown-up. Alright then, I'll let you through, mister. Because there's a lottery member inside the fucking cauldron that Jack used to revive his mom. Like, what the hell, man? Why would you be in there? Are you mad? You're mad calling me mad. Here, you can have this. It's the Emigre manuscript. That's why I did this, because these kids had the Emigre with them. Are you kidding me? Emigre manuscript. Legendary manuscript written on a skull. Stone temple. The left dragon. Yeah, no. Just casually leaving the most powerful and important MacGuffin in the series. It's the only one of the 3 books that matters in the long run. It's the only one that's actually going to continue to play a part going forward. Okay. That side quest is done. Saving so I don't ever have to do that again. So where are the other 2? Next side quest. Got the Emigre. Maybe go after the Codex of Lurie next, which is where? Go back to where you fought Albert, Simon, / Amon, examine the ground. You will find the Codex of Lurie. Holy moly, okay. So let's go back to... Hey, the cave temple is now available to travel. I've never been there because, again, I've never actually done the side content in this game before. Okay, so let's run back to the ruins of Nemeton. I have to go back to where I fought Albert because the Codex of Lurie should be on the ground. I can take that to Roger. And then something. I do not understand the geography of this area. Like, how do I get back to that one? Are you even allowed back in there? You must be. How do I, The invisible walls are weird here. There we go. Okay. I made my way back to it. Eventually. Alright, from here I remember where to go. Oh, good. The good music is still playing down here. I really like this song. Bye. This way. Are there no more random encounters down here? There's the cauldron that I threw Daniel's arm into at the end of Kudelka. Oh, nope, there are random encounters down here still. Good. Then I can grind down here later. Don't actually want to fight anything right now, though, thank you. So in here was where I fought Albert. There should be a thing on the ground up here now. Oh, yep, there's a sparkly right there. Codex of Lurie. The second of the 3 MacGuffin books. I think I bring that back to Roger. I don't know how much of this game's side content I actually want to do. Like, there are certain things. There are definitely certain things. There's one side quest in particular that I want to do on stream. The rest I can do off stream. But in order to do that one that I really want to do, because it's actually pretty important, I have to do a few other things first. Oh my god. Yeah, I could also say screw it and, like, finish the game now, because there's only one major dungeon left to get through, and then the final couple bosses. Probably not gonna happen this stream, but, like, next time. Understand the layout of these ruins. There. No. Okay. Oh my god. Get me back to the entrance, please. This is really annoying. I'm not trying to go over here, damn it. There. Okay, it's this way. This way. God. I got out of there. I don't have to do that anymore. Roger, please look at these books that I have. They're, like, really important, I think. With your weird alien-looking house that you built. Talk to you. Good grief. Naturally, a machine based on the superior science of planet Gamilans is impossible to adjust. Just in time to help me with my experiment. Another test? It's all well and good to help, but don't you think it'll get you into trouble just like before? Be quiet. This time everything will be fine. I've perfected the transfer program. Okay, let's see. Go to Roger Bacon when you have the book. Spin the ring 10 times. I have to go through 10 rotations of this? Okay. But I think this unlocks Yuri's ultimate weapon, maybe. Rotations. Yep. All right, here we go. No! Damn it! I almost had it on my first try. So close. Yes, I would like to try again. Ah, okay, that one was just bad. Damn it. I quick saved it a really... Okay. I thought maybe I could get away with that. I can't. I can't get away with that. It's gonna have to be in, like, one go. Why 10? Why 10? Oh my god. Yeah, no. Damn it! That's really tricky. Ugh. Ah, okay. That one... God damn. Wow. Damn it. The timing changes. That's so tricky. Oh my god. That's hard, man. Wow. Yeah, that's... man. 10 fucking rotations of this. I'll try a little bit more. If this ends up being something I have to do off stream, whatever. But like, holy crap though. Wow. That's a little ridiculous. Over the top, one might say. 10 rotations. And it keeps getting faster, and the stupid spinner keeps, like, changing its timing as it goes, too. Oh my god. Ah. That's ridiculous. Okay. I can't get away with the... Nah, that fucks with me too much. Alright. Let's start over. I will try one more time. One more time. If I can't do it, then screw it. I'll just do it off stream, come back next time. There is other side content I can do today. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna go try something else for a while, because holy crap, that's really difficult. God damn. Book of Rituals. Yeah. No, I don't want to try again. Not right now. Not right now. Damn, man. Okay. I will come back to that. What I want to do right now, let me get Zhuzhen in my party so that I can go back to Nemeton and get another thing that shouldn't be horrible like that. Ridiculous shit, man. Zhuzhen, I need you for a second. I think what? All I have to do is run back up here? Or do I have to actually pray at James's grave with Zhuzhen in my party? I don't know. Oh, no, okay, just run back up here. That's enough. What's up, Master? Just checking this grave out. It's been bothering me since before. Don't worry, I'm not up to any tricks. You guys just go kill some time somewhere. As usual, your curiosity is way out of control, Pops. Let's go over there. I don't want to go back over here. And so it's unreal to have your destiny turn out like this. Come a long way, huh? Yuri, do you regret it? Coming this far? Regret? What are you talking about? No way. Until I met you, I was leading the life of a loser. Confident about what I'm doing now. I know that I'm needed. The power of fusion, which I thought was so terrible, is what allows me to protect you. Sometimes I even think such stupid things like, boy, is this happiness? I sound stupid. Harry. I don't know how this battle is gonna turn out, but the day you die, I'll die too. What are you saying? The night of that storm, I was just a kid. I couldn't protect my mother from the monsters. Somehow I survived thanks to my power. Ever since then, I cursed my own existence constantly. I asked myself, why do I have to be all alone? What could I have done differently that night? Why didn't I die? That time? Yeah. That night was the beginning of everything. What a storm. I'll say, unusual for this time of year. Spring will come soon, then once it warms up, Dad'll come back. Yes, then all three of us can be together again. It's not too long now, Mom. Even if you miss him, you gotta be strong. You know what? There's something I want to have. It's a little brother or sister. Right away. Liwa told me, when Mommy and Daddy are together, they can make babies. They have 7 brothers and sisters over there. That's what I want. Get to it. I'll talk with Dad about it. Who are they? I got it. Yuri, don't open it. Huh? It's Liwa's dad and Maki's uncle. What's going on? You all look so weird. You're not human, are you? There's some fine food. Earth Sage sent us here to eat the two of you. So, Dehuai has effectively turned them into zombies, essentially. What happened to them? This is so fun, but no matter how much I eat, I never get full. Stay back! Ow. Ow. Mom.
My mother gave her life protecting me from the monsters. But when I looked into her eyes a moment before she died, it awakened in me the blood of my father that had been lying dormant. A fire ignited within me, and my emotions exploded like a hurricane. I don't really remember anything after that. The next thing I knew, the room was littered with the torn-up body parts of the monsters that had killed my mother. I was the only one left alive in a house covered with blood. I clung to my mother's cold corpse all night long, weeping and begging her to forgive me for failing to keep my promise to my father, for failing to protect her. I could never stand to feel that way again. So the day that I failed to protect you is the day that I too will die.
Stop looking at me that way. It's nothing. It's kinda... I like you is all. Yuri, I love... I want to like the romance between Yuri and Alice more. I really do. But Yuri was so fucking horrible at the beginning of this game. It really drags the whole thing down. I like Alice. Like, she's a nice enough character. And Yuri has gotten better over the game, kind of. I mean, he did assault Hallie earlier. That wasn't cool. He's gotten slightly better as the game has gone along, but like, man, it's like I want to be more into it, but yeah. Huh? What? What'd you find? Oh, right. It's this, look. What is it? Ancient book called the Book of Rituals. I found it hidden in a hidden compartment on that grave. Got all kinds of interesting stuff in it about old traditions, according to what it says here. I will take care of that later. You were about to have a special moment, you jerk. What, are you mad at me? Makes you think I'm mad, you asshole. Oh, it's Yuri. Master, I'm going after him. Sheesh, just when I was gonna tell them this amazing secret. Book of Rituals. You grave robbed James. Names of Flarity. Book of Rituals. Old engraved image from Mount Olympus, Memory Palace, across the rainbow. Okay. So what else do I need? Because I want to do the Seraphic Radiance. Must have all final fusions, including them on beaten the key. Also the contact. Alright. That might... I think I know how I'm going to open next stream. I'm going to try my damnedest to fulfill all of the requirements for the Seraphic Radiance. Because I'd like to begin the next stream by fighting that thing. Then I will do the final Neameto dungeon. Alright, I want Hallie back in my party now. Please and thanks. So next stop should be Prague. Alright, so I've got the ancient ruins as a location now. Let's unlock one more location on the world map. Alice is in my party, which is a requirement for this part. You're the person... Help me, please forgive me, Laura. You're an exorcist? If so, please help. A little ways from here, there's a house cursed by a terrible poltergeist. Can you suppress the spirit? I'll do anything. I have lots of money. Alright, so that's... beginning of the Dollhouse. Side quest. Because I think by going there I can get another crucifix. Or... I think that's right. Dollhouse. A location that I have never experienced before. This is new to me. What is it? It's cold. Be careful, there's an aura of bitterness around this house. Oh, wow, I'm taking control of Alice. That's interesting. Go ahead and save in here. Okay, so... I don't know what the hell is in here. This is new for me. I've never done this before. Quietly fountain. You can see a small key at the bottom of the fountain. Ah, my goodness. Push ring. Oh, no, no, no. Too far, too far, too far. Did that not too far again? Damn. There we go. Got it. Storeroom key. Okay. Oop, hello? Lottery ticket. Just scattered everywhere is... Diary was written by a kid. It's difficult to read. Nice meeting you, Lilith. Oops. Ah, damn it. There was another thing. I have no idea what the hell that is. Now, I am still equipped with the Mind's Eye, so thank you. That, like, the Mind's Eye doubles Yuri's attack power, but it turns his Judgment Ring invisible. So I have to, like, memorize where those, attack zones are. How strange. This is probably overkill. But it attacks every enemy at once, so... whatever. I need to fight some water monsters, man. Give me some water affinity. Level up for Alice. What? Brand new slide projector. Stuffed antelope. Got that storeroom key, but like, what? Where's the door? I assume I missed something. Look at and walk. What the? You do? Got the Codex of Lurie, I got the Book of Rituals, I got the Emigre document. Those are all good. I got Amon. That is also done. God, I hate having to, like, scroll through game facts. there a thing I'm supposed to grab? Ah. Luckily, these aren't invisible. Go faster, huh? Okay. Annoying. Cool. Like, I vaguely remember where Yuri's, zones are on his ring. I boosted everybody's agility and... oh, fucking confusion. Oh, some of those are water affinity. Cool. In that case, I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of grinding here at the Dollhouse. Now I have to... oh. Broken old clock. Crank. Winding the clock. Received crank. Neat. So I assume that goes... somewhere. Do you grab the crank? Got the key out of the well. Oh, I didn't. There's another door down there. I didn't even see it because of the dark ass colors. I do like double attack power. Allie's taking a beating in the dollhouse. Okay, cool. Level 2 water available. I need to go back down here anyway. I go to the graveyard. Yeah, because I want that level 2 water fusion. Nice. Physical evade up. What a jerk. I think that's a healing move it's doing. All right. Now I'll tent and save. Is that a door? Man, this place is fucking confused. Yeah, I don't know. This may end up being a short stream, just because, like, I feel like I should probably do a lot of this off screen, because, I mean, this is fucking annoying. Also, I do want to do some grinding. Alice, no! Damn it. Nice. This is me running around trying to figure out what the hell the game wants from me. Oh, this is the door I need to take. I can't believe I missed that. That should have been obvious. Silly me. I can't believe I missed that. Okay, put the crank in the generator. Silver hand. Ooh, nice. There's ladders there. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. Okay. Going down. Oh. Slide plate. Why are these things so fast? Oh, of course. Thanks. Was gonna make Hallie do a black hole so I could attack them all at once, but then he went and got silenced again, so... No dice. I want to do all of the random encounters in here because I would like the fusion XP, especially water since it's lagged so far behind. So at this point in the game, I don't think I really have to worry about malice anymore, if I remember correctly. That's a heavy door right there. Droplets. The weight of a huge amount of water is holding it shut. So what do I do about that then? To the basement. Cable, slide piece. Back up and return to the... Oh, that's what the slide piece is for. Okay. I use the slide piece on the projector. We're all holding a doll. Merry Christmas, Laura and Lilith, December 24th. Cool. Examine this. And return on floor back to the fireplace. Ah. Oh, okay. Making my way through it. Ooh. December 24th. They're flowing. Okay, so I think that gets rid of the... in the water. Yeah, I can go through that one door now. Okay. Man, they really like silencing Hallie. And I hate that. Those things are called Spanky. Why would you call them that? Go ahead and heal everybody. Getting really close to maxing out fire. Oops. I would enjoy running from those random encounters, but like I'm really trying to get the last of those tier 3 fusions. I should be able to pass through here now. There's a doll on the rocking horse. Felt like the doll turned around and smiled. Must be thinking too much. Ooh. The words "help me" are written all over the wall. Creepy. Luxurious bed for a child, but the sheets are torn and the pillow has a hole. Dresser. I think I saw the doll looking at me in the mirror. So what is actually... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Where are you going? Who's there? Over here, don't you see me? A doll? Don't be so scared. You're my new friend, right? In place of Lilith? Come on, let's play. Is Lilith the girl on the slide? So that means you're Laura? Yes, Lilith died. Ewan only comes home once in a while. Come on, play with me. Till death. Ooh, boss fight music. Right. Go light for this one, I think. See what this does to it. Oh man. Fuck, damn it. I'm guessing like dark affinity for this thing. It seems to be using like darkness moves so far, so light makes sense. I wish Hallie had a light element attack, but he doesn't seem to. This thing is really buffing itself. Alright, Hallie, let's not miss this time, please. Good enough.
I hate you! I hate you!
Ah, fuck. A little too early on that one. Oh, I sure hope that doesn't kill us all. It was quite painful. Got missing. Me.
I hate you! I hate you!
Don't know how much health this thing has, because I've never fought it before. This is my first time ever encountering this enemy, so... I don't know. I am winging it. Perfect.
I hate you! I hate you!
Yeah, Alice, keep on healing everybody. That seems like the right thing to be doing right now. I need to start re-manaing everybody soon. Ow, oh, wow. Okay. That's unfortunate. Allie? Who said that you could nap right now, my friend? Wake up.
I hate you! I hate you!
I don't have a lot of mana left over. Damn it, Hallie. Your constant dying is irksome. Stop it.
I hate you! I hate you!
Also cures unconsciousness. That's pretty good. Maybe this time I'll have Yuri be the one who heals everybody up so that we can actually survive the next attack that gets thrown at us. Okay, it's just powering itself up again. Alice, let's give you some more mana. Or not. Let's not do that.
I hate you!
You don't need more mana, Alice. I don't know how tough this thing is. Plus, yeah, everybody's gonna need more mana, more sanity. Charge? What is this? What are you, Ah, physical defense, okay. More mana. More mana.
Sora!
More mana. No mana. Alice is really desperately gonna need more sanity.
I hate you! I hate you!
I hope this thing dies soon. I don't know how close I am to making that happen. Oh, Yuri also really needs more sanity. Okay. Alice, don't go crazy, please. That would be mighty inconvenient if you did. Hallie is also gonna need more sanity in a minute.
I hate you!
Oh my goodness. Come on, die. Arc here. All right, Hallie, you need more sanity, like right now.
Sora!
Oh, wow. Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep physical attacking with Yuri. That is, like, when you double the attack power there, that's better, and it doesn't cost mana. I like that better. Alice, keep doing your thing. Yeah, using the Mind's Eye is actually a little bit easier than I thought it would be.
I hate you! I hate you!
And it's charging again. I will give Alice more mana. This thing will die sooner or later. Fuck. Alice, give Allie more mana. Have you do that for your turn. Allie, keep doing what you do.
Yeah! I hate you! I hate you!
Okay. Everybody's running low on sanity again, though. My god. Screwing that up. I, like, jinxed myself with the mind's eye. Alright, more sanity for everybody.
Yeah! I hate you! I hate you!
Yeah, as soon as I said it's not as bad as I thought, like, okay, no, that's when I start screwing up. I should have known better. Because now I'm all up in my own head about it. Okay, now Hallie, more sanity, please.
Sora!
There we go, that's better. That's even better. Perfect. Goodbye. Level ups. Ooh, resurrection. Seems she's returned to just a normal doll. This doll's been alive all this time. She must have been so lonely. She used Ewan as her plaything. What about yourself? In the real world, the only people who like toys are little kids. Doll that wanted a toy human. Okay, that's the sentence. Alright, let's go. Now everyone can forget about this house. Maybe. Anything else? Alice got a new weapon out of that, which I do believe is her ultimate weapon. Yeah. Let me check. I think that's everything at the Dollhouse. How long have I been going? Like 3 hours. I'm thinking I will probably do the rest of the side content off stream. Well, not all of the side content. I'm going to attempt to do the Seraphic Radiance next stream. Like, I would like for that to be how I, open things up. Can I still... Please tell me random encounters are still a thing here. Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Had to make sure. I am going to do some grinding then, because next time I stream, I want to have all tier 3 fusions. Alright, just had to test that. I am very close to getting that fire fusion. Run back downstairs so I can save and wrap things up for the day. Go ahead and waste another tent. So I'll restock on like supplies and stuff before next time as well. Ain't no thing. That's gonna be it for... Cool. Right. Thanks for hanging out. Next time I stream this game should be the last time. I'll do a bunch more side content off stream, and hopefully the next stream will go as according to plan. If so, then yeah, I might end up finishing the game next time. That'll be fun. I don't know if I want to jump straight into Shadow Heart's Covenant. I might, but I also have other ideas. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But next time I stream will be on Monday. That will be the final Shadow Hearts stream, and then Tuesday we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Till then, bye. I would say that I'll get better at sign-offs someday, but I won't. I never will.